Well, I want to talk about health and longevity, fending off diseases of all kinds. And we have to talk about the 90 essential nutrients, giving your genes, your DNA, and your RNA, and your telomeres, the little end caps in your chromosomes, everything they need to maximize their genetic potential for their functions, right? Medical doctors have the simplistic belief that genes are sort of entities unto themselves, and they're going to do what they're going to do regardless of the environment. They're going to do what they're going to do regardless of what you eat or don't eat. They're going to do what they're going to do regardless of anything else going on around them, okay? Well, it's absolutely, positively not true. I want you to contact your longevity associate and ask for the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book Immortality, where it looks at the top 20 longevity cultures around the earth and the 23 common threads they share, which, by the way, are things you can do in your own home. And then Rare Earths Forbidden Cures, which talks about the biochemistry of the rare earths, as the title of the book implies, which actually doubles the lifespan of laboratory animals. If you look very carefully at these top 20 longevity cultures, these rare earths occur at very high levels in the soils in which they live. This doesn't happen by genetics. It doesn't happen randomly. It doesn't happen by anything that they control. It's just by dumb luck. Their ancestors, thousands of years, picked places that have these minerals, particularly rare earths, in the soil where they grow their crops and also get wood for their fuel. These people are all third world cultures. They're all third world cultures. They are all illiterate. They don't have any insurance, government or private. They have no doctors. They have no hospitals or clinics, no emergency services. They don't have any roads or cars, no utilities. These guys don't have any radios or TV or cell phones or computers or anything like that, yet they have 40 times 100-year-olds we do. They have 100-year-old per 250 of their population. We have 100-year-old per 10,000. And when you look at billionaires in America, their average lifespan is 66. When you look at professional athletes, taking all sports combined, their average lifespan is 62. Football players are 51. There's never been a professional athlete ever lived to be 100. There's something wrong with many of the health theories put forth by the medical system, certainly for thousands of years. Cholesterol, for instance, elevated cholesterol, not having enough good cholesterol has nothing to do with cardiovascular disease, has nothing to do with stroke, has nothing to do with coronary artery disease, has nothing to do with pulmonary embolism or deep vein thrombosis. Okay, and restricting cholesterol and avoiding saturated fats has created Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is a physician-caused disease, and the details of this are in the book Rare Earths Forbidden Cures, the book Immortality, the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission. And interestingly enough, in the original audio cassette tape, and now, of course, the CD, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, is one of the stories of 1993 that just made the audio cassette tape and now the CD something of a sort of revolution. Because people were saying, well, Alzheimer's disease is genetic. No, it's not. It's a simple deficiency of certain nutrients, including cholesterol. You can have 100% of your total cholesterol, good cholesterol, and you won't reduce your risk of heart disease or strokes or pulmonary embolism or deep vein thrombosis by 1 millionth to 1%, because cholesterol has nothing to do with cardiovascular disease. Nothing. Okay? It's a raw material that your body uses to build your brain, and is required to be part of the structure of myelin, the insulation material of your brain, which makes up 75% of your brain weight. And this myelin, this white matter of the brain, the insulation material of the brain, when it goes away, you get short-circuiting, these nerve tangles, because they're naked fibers, and they tangle up, they short-circuit, and you get Alzheimer's disease. Now, Alzheimer's disease did not exist 44 years ago, even by another name. Today, it's the number 4 killer of adults over the age of 65. There is something wrong with this picture. Well, that's because medical doctors have been telling people to stay away from cholesterol for just about 75 years. And even in February of 2012, the FDA sent an email to every doctor in America that said, oh, by the by, we want you to stop prescribing the statin drugs, Mevacor, Lipitor, Zocor, those kind of things, to lower cholesterol in people, and stop telling them to get on cholesterol-restricted diets, because when you do, it increases the risk of type 2 diabetes by 52% and Alzheimer's disease by 100%. It's been showed in double-blind randomized studies in over 5,000 people in a 10-year study that a supplement deficiency, a deficiency of nutrients, including cholesterol and vitamins and so forth and minerals, are the cause of Alzheimer's disease. When you supplement with these things, including eating 10 eggs a day, poached or soft scrambled butter, you can reduce your risk of Alzheimer's disease by as much as 78%. Well, if you give a complete system, you might be able to reduce your risk of Alzheimer's disease by 100%, because Alzheimer's disease doesn't occur with any frequency in these long-lived cultures, these top 20 long-lived cultures. I urge you, again, to get the 90 essential nutrients. Give your genes, your DNA, your RNA, your telomeres, the little end caps in your chromosomes, everything they need to maximize your genetic potential for longevity and for health and fending off disease. Get a hold of the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book Immortality, the book Rare Earth Spin Cures, and add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Better yet, add 25 to 50 healthy years to your kids' and grandkids' life. We'll be back. The dead doctors don't lie for these messages. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I wanted to talk a bit about hand washing, as I've got a ABC News story here that's headlined, Ways You're Washing Your Hands Wrong. This all comes from, they say, everyone masters hand washing as a kid. It's a 2013 Journal of Environmental Health study found that just 5% of participants washed their hands long enough after using the bathroom. What's more, they said 23% didn't use soap and 10% didn't bother to wash their hands at all. They say lathering up is one of the best things you can do to prevent spread of germs, especially during cold and flu season. And they say there's 5 mistakes that you might be making. They say you skip hand washing on occasion. They say failing to wash your hands after using the bathroom is just not okay. Says you'll be dragging out your own germs as well as the bacteria you picked up in the door lock or the toilet flusher and other surfaces in the bathroom, and says you'll deposit those germs on anything you subsequently touch. They say the longer that these germs hang around, the more likely it's that you're going to get them into an area where you've got moisture tissue where it can be, the germs can be reintroduced into your system. They say the average person touches their hand to their face 16 times an hour, according to Charles Gerba, PhD microbiologist at the University of Arizona. Say you don't use soap. And they go on to say soap does a lot more than just make your hands smell nice. Soap is made specifically for lifting sticky bugs off your skin. Since the surfaces of bacteria and viruses are made of partly fatty materials, ingredients in soap create a chemical reaction that grabs onto the germs so that they rinse right off with the lather. And according to Elaine Larson, a PhD and professor of epidemiology and nursing at Columbia University and Mailman School of Public Health, says that if you don't waste your time on antibacterial products, so there's no evidence that these soaps work better than regular soaps. And they say alcohol-based formulas can kill more germs and faster than plain soap and water. And then they say, go on to say that studies have found that these antibacterial soaps might actually contribute to antibiotic resistance in germs. They go on to say if you don't scrub long enough, they say you should scrub your hands for 20 to 30 seconds, is long enough to hum Happy Birthday twice. Said rub both your palms and backs of your hands and in between your fingers. They say place one hand on top of the other and scrub with your fingers interlaced and then switch. They say don't use hand dryers. They say studies show that you're better off using paper towels. And they say that CDC recommends 30 to 45 seconds in the hand dryers. They say wet hands spread bacteria more readily than dry hands. Plus, the recent research suggests that when people wash their hands poorly, hand dryers may then propel germs around the area. And finally, they say touch things right. And this is something I've heard you talk about doing. They say after you put so much effort into washing your hands, they say you shouldn't touch you should use one towel to wipe off or turn off the water, and then use another one to dry your hands, then get a third one and use that to open the door and throw that away after the door is opened. And I've heard you talk about doing that all the time. Oh, yes.
Of course, these alcohol-based skin disinfectants and sanitizers only work when they're wet. We're talking about 10 seconds. That's the beauty of the PureWorks hand sanitizers, and I really thank you for bringing this up, particularly this time of year. But always, when you go to the bathroom, I go to airports, and so I take the PureWorks spray with me. I can take it on the airplane because it's like 2.5 ounces in the spray. And then, of course, it has the foam. We have the liquid soap. We have the lotion. And the ingredients in PureWorks actually kill bacteria, fungus, and yeast and viruses for 3 to 5 hours after it dries. The alcohol-based ones only work for 10 seconds while they're wet. Hello? Thank you so very much, Doug. This is so important. Right now we have epidemics going around America for the flu bug. We need to use PureWorks. We'll be back. The dead doctors don't lie for these messages. Okay, Doug. Let's see, what pearls of wisdom? We've already done the pearls of wisdom.
Let's head to the calls.
Let's head to the calls. Okay.
Let's head to Pennsylvania. And Doreen, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Doreen, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach.
Hi, how can we help you?
Well, I have 3 questions for you. One is for my uncle who is 85 years old, and he has a low platelet count of 92, and he has fluid in his lungs, and he takes nothing but vitamins and things like that, and the doctors put him on Lasix to drain the fluid, and he has part of his lung removed because of cancer in the past, and so he has a hard time
How long
breathing.
ago? When you say in the past, what does that mean?
About 8 to 10 years ago.
Okay. And how much does he weigh?
He weighs a little over 200 pounds.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, need to get rid of all the bad stuff that might drive cancer, might cause circulatory problems because of inflammation and all that kind of stuff. And a guy who's 85 years old, the odds are, even if he's been taking, quote, vitamins, unquote, whatever that means, okay, the odds are he has some degree of osteoporosis. And when you get osteoporosis, the bone marrow gets filled up with scar tissue. It's called myelosclerosis or myelofibrosis, and this squeezes the cells that actually make platelets and red blood cells and white blood cells. So it's not unusual to have low platelets, be anemic, have a white cell count that's low, and make older people more susceptible to infectious disease and so forth. So I'd have your uncle take 2 of what we call the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack per month, a full dose of all the products at breakfast, a full dose of all the products at dinner time. That's give him, obviously, the 90 essential nutrients. He needs to get rid of all the bad stuff, no fried foods, no processed meats, with nitrates and nitrites, no oils, including olive oil and coconut oil, margarine, mayonnaise, salad dressing, and cooking oils, and no gluten, wheat, barley, rye, and oats. I would also have him take the de-stress capsules. I'd have him take the de-stress capsules, 3 of those twice a day. That'll be 2 bottles a month, and their purpose is to support and promote metabolism of every tissue in the body, including the brain and the bone marrow and liver and kidneys. But they also have the raw materials for the bone marrow to make really super good platelets and red blood cells and so forth. Ultimate, again, the de-stress capsules, capital D like David-stress. And we can start the second question.
So, like, you're talking about taking all these capsules now. You say taking with food. I know there's some food with phytates where they don't, like, the minerals absorb or attach.
Well, that's your job. That's your job to deal with that.
Okay, so
question number 2.
Take it with one. Okay, and then the second thing is if they take prescription medication along with the minerals, does that affect the effectiveness of the minerals?
No, and these won't affect the effectiveness of pharmaceuticals because guess what? They're nutrients your body needs. We'll be back after these messages.
All right, let's head to Pasadena, California. And Linda, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Linda, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach. Yes.
Hi, how can I help you?
My brother, 62 years old, about 230 pounds. A month ago, discovered he's suffering from bladder cancer that has spread to his muscles.
Okay. Let's see, does he have any other disease that I need to know about, any diabetes or heart disease or dementia or anything of that nature?
No, not that we know of.
Okay, so the only real complaint he has is his bladder cancer.
Yes,
sir. Is that correct? Okay. All right. Well, first thing, when people have any form of cancer, their best friend is their immune system. So we're going to work on supporting their immune system. And also, he needs to eliminate things that drive cancer, that make it worse. These are usually inflammatory foods. So it must give up things like fried foods that create trans fatty acids, heterocyclic amines, and acrylamides. Absolutely no fried foods. Okay, no exceptions. And then no processed meats with nitrates and nitrites. That means no deli slices, no sandwich meats, no sausage, ham, bacon, bologna, salami, pastrami, pepperoni, jerky, corned beef, Spam, canned meats, brats, sausages of all kinds, and so forth. Then he also needs to give up gluten, no wheat, barley, rye, and oats, and that does two things. Number one, it'll help maximize the efficiency of absorption of nutrients. It'll support his immune system, but also it will relieve a lot of inflammation that contributes to the growth of cancer. Then from a supplement standpoint, for a 200-pound guy, I'd have him take 2 of the Healthy Brain and Heart packs per month. That will allow him to have 3 of our Ultimate Selenium at breakfast and dinner, 1 ounce of the OsteoFX Plus at breakfast and dinner, 2 scoops of the Beyond Tangerine 2.0 NutriCrystals at breakfast and dinner, 3 of the EFA Pluses at breakfast and dinner, and 3 of the EFAs at breakfast and dinner. All that's designed to support and promote healthy metabolic functions of every tissue in the body, including the immune system. Also, to further support the immune system, I'd have him take 3 of the what we call Ocean's Gold twice a day. That'll be 2 bottles a month, and this is particularly for the sea cucumber in there. There's an enormous amount of research that shows the benefits to the immune system delivered by sea cucumbers, and I urge you to incorporate that into his nutritional program. And then also what we call Z-Radical. Z-Radical is a liquid, a blend of super juices, which everybody knows supports the immune system, but it also has in it fucoidan, 50 milligrams per ounce. And this fucoidan is kind of legendary in Oriental communities, South Pacific. We're talking about Japanese and Okinawans and Chinese. They have an extremely low rate of cancer compared to Americans because they eat this stuff all the time. So I'd have them, again, take the Z-Radical. Have them take 3 ounces a day. It'd be 3 quarts a month. Then call us every once in a while and let us know how he's doing. We'll walk you guys through this. We'll be back. More Truth, Justice, and the Longevity Way on Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Detroit, Michigan. And Anthony, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Anthony, you're on the air.
Hey, Doc, how you doing? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How can we help you, sir?
Okay. Got 2 young ladies. One lady is 5 foot, 168 pounds, 42 years of age. And 10 years ago, she had cervical cancer. She's got diabetes type 2, and pneumonia comes and goes. And her daughter has asthma. So. All
right. Well, again, just like the previous lady with the bladder cancer, this is an immune system thing because we can support the immune system, which then can do a good job of helping to protect the body, right? And so we're going to do everything we can to support her immune system. She needs to give up the bad stuff that puts pressure on the immune system. That means absolutely no fried foods, no processed meats with nitrates and nitrites. We're talking about deli slices, sandwich meats, sausage, ham, bacon, bologna, salami, pastrami, that kind of stuff. Absolutely no oils, which turn into trans fatty acids, heterocyclamines, and acrylamides, the most dangerous chemicals on Earth, far more dangerous than anything the Dow Chemical or Monsanto can come up with. And we're talking about, let's see here, no gluten, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, okay, because we've got to increase the efficiency of absorption, and we have to reduce the inflammation. And so at 168 pounds, I'd have her take, because she has type 2 diabetes, I'd have her take 2 of the healthy blood sugar packs that allow her to have 3 of the sweeties twice a day, 1 ounce of the OsteoFX Plus at breakfast and dinner, 2 scoops of the Beyond Tangerine 2.0 NutriCrystals at breakfast and dinner, and 3 of the EFA Pluses twice a day. All that would be accomplished by the 2 healthy blood sugar packs. Make sure that she checks her fasting blood sugar before she medicates herself each day, because this will support healthy blood sugar levels and will drop her blood sugar and also support a healthy A1C level. And then, of course, we want to get her ORAC points above 100,000. We want to do more to support her immune system, including all these 90 essential nutrients. And that would be, again, I would have her take the Ocean's Gold for the sea cucumber. I'd have her take 3 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. And because the sea cucumber actually promotes and supports a healthy, optimal immune system. And then I would also have her take the Z-Radical, 1 ounce twice a day. It'll be 2 quarts a month. It has the fucoidan in it and a blend of super juices, all of which support the immune system. And you might even throw in the Cell Shield RTQ. I'd give her 5 of those twice a day. And you're looking at 100,000 ORAC points here. You want to get above 50,000 ORAC points anyway, just for prevention. But when you have cancer, you want to support the immune system, be obsessive about it, get her over 100,000 ORI points. Okay, have a second one.
Yes, sir. She's 5'1", 146 pounds, 50 years old. From time to time has bronchitis, asthma, and she gets colds off and on.
Okay, well, because she has asthma and bronchitis and all kind of stuff, frequent colds, this is a person with a severe gluten intolerance, and I'd have her take 2 of the Healthy Brain and Heart packs per month. That'll allow her to have 3 selenium at breakfast and dinner, 1 ounce of the osteo at breakfast and dinner, 2 scoops of the Beyond Tangerine 2.0 NutriCrystals at breakfast and dinner, 3 of the EFA Pluses at breakfast and dinner, and 3 of the EFAs at breakfast and dinner. All that will be accomplished by the 2 Healthy Brain and Heart packs per month. And because she has a history of a lot of respiratory stuff, I'd make sure she takes the Killer Biotic, 3 of those twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. It's a blend of herbs. They'll support her immune system. I would also have her use our aromatherapy oils, our Youngevity aromatherapy oils. One of the best ones, of course, to support healthy lung function is Ravensara, like the bird, Ravensara, Ravensara. She can put a few drops on her hands every day and rub that on her chest, or to have somebody rub it on her back. And don't forget that diet. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten. And, call us every couple of weeks, and these 2 ladies, and give us some kind of report, and we'll help you guys walk through this. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to New York. And Rebecca, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Rebecca, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach.
Hi.
I'm 55. I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia about 10 years ago, and they gave me vitamins. They also said I had the digestive absorption issues. They told me to quit dairy and egg white. I still have...
Okay, now, wait a minute, back up. You say you have digestion absorption issues, and you're on speakerphone or something, and I'm getting a lot of feedback here, so I appreciate it if you drop that off. Okay, that's better. Also, do you have any history of asthma or bronchitis?
No, allergies.
Okay. And when you say skin problems, we're talking about eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis, rosacea, dry skin. What do you got?
I have red face and pimples and rashes.
Okay. And you had this kind of most of your life?
No, I just got the past couple years with the red.
Okay. Do you have any children?
Yes.
Do they have any history of asthma or skin problems?
No.
Do you have any brothers and sisters?
No asthma.
None of them have any asthma?
No.
Any of them have skin problems?
No.
Nobody had acne? Nobody has rashes like you?
Oh, acne. My kids had acne when they were little.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you got a gluten intolerance here. Of course, it causes a malabsorption thing, and that's why you have fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia is not autoimmune. Fibromyalgia is kind of a cousin to lupus, sarcoidosis, and is caused by malabsorption of nutrients, particularly minerals, and even vitamin A and things like vitamin C and things that are necessary for collagen and skin production and supporting the immune system again, and also connective tissue. And so I would have you take him. And what do you weigh?
185.
185, okay. I'd have you take 2 of the Healthy Bone and Joint packs per month. That'll be 1 ounce of the OsteoFX Plus at breakfast and dinner, 2 scoops of the Beyond Tangerine 2.0 NutriCrystals at breakfast and dinner, 3 of the EFA Pluses at breakfast and dinner, and 15 glucogel a day, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner. All that will be accomplished by the 2 Healthy Bone and Joint packs. And that program is designed to support and promote healthy maintenance repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae, bone makes bone itself. I'd also throw in 2 bottles of the selenium a month, 3 capsules at breakfast, 3 at dinner time. That's going to support and promote, again, maintenance repair of muscle, connective tissue, not only because of the selenium, but also because of the copper cofactors in there. And each of those Healthy Bone and Joint packs comes with a wide mouth jar of the CM cream, which is a topical analgesic, a topical pain reliever, and an anti-inflammatory. And I'd use that lavishly on any place you have pain, muscles, ligaments, tendons, joints, and so forth. And again, this program is designed to support and promote maintenance and repair. You'll be amazed. We'll be back after these messages. We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Young Today, 90 for Life Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Arkansas. And Betty, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Betty. You're on the air.
Okay, doctor. I have been diagnosed with stage 4 kidney failure, and I wondered if you could help me.
Okay, are you on dialysis?
No, not yet.
Okay. Do you have diabetes?
No.
Okay. Do you have any artery disease? Like, do you have coronary artery disease? Have you had any bypasses or stents or anything like that?
I had a stent put in about 3 years ago, and I have COPD.
Okay. Well, the same thing that causes blockages in your arteries in your heart cause blockages in arteries in your kidneys. 99% of the time, when you have kidney failure, there's nothing wrong with your kidneys. What happens is the little microscopic arteries called afferent arteries in your kidneys that carry the dirty blood to the filtering units become plugged, just like the arteries in your heart. You can also get plugging in the arteries in your brain, your eyes, and get glaucoma and vascular dementia. Do you have any glaucoma, anything like that?
Uh-uh.
Okay, good. Let's see if we can jump in before that. How much do you weigh, Betty?
160.
Okay. Well, what I want you to do is give up all the bad stuff, all the inflammatory stuff that causes blockages of arteries. This means drop dead, no exception. You have to stay away from fried foods, okay? Nothing fried. And then I don't care if they're organic vegetables and organic extra virgin olive oil. No frying. Then absolutely no processed meats or nitrites. Absolutely no deli slices, sandwich meat, sausage, ham, bacon, bologna, salami, pastrami, pepperoni, jerky. And absolutely no oils, no olive oil, no cooking oil, no margarines, mayonnaise, salad dressings, cooking oils. That means no egg salad sandwiches, no ham salad sandwiches. All right? Absolutely no salads with salad dressings. You can have all the salads you want, but you have to use lemon wedges and squirt lemon juice all over them and things like that. No oils. Then absolutely no gluten, no wheat, barley, rye, and oats. No wheat, barley, rye, and oats. Then because you have stage 4 kidney failure, and you already had a history of a stent put in, you have COPD, I'd have you take 2 of the Healthy Brain and Heart Packs a month. That'll be 3 of our Ultimate Selenium at breakfast and dinner, 1 ounce of the OsteoFX Plus at breakfast and dinner, 2 scoops of the Tangerine 2.0 NutriCrystals at breakfast and dinner, 3 of the EFA Pluses at breakfast and dinner, 3 of the EFAs at breakfast and dinner, and that'll be 2 of the Healthy Brain and Heart Packs a month. And then to support and promote healthy blood flow through the blocked arteries in your heart, the blocked arteries in your kidneys, and to support and promote more normal kidney function, I want you to take the Ultimate Daily Tablets. Take 3 of those twice a day. That's 1 bottle a month. And they're designed to support and promote healthy blood pressure. They're designed to support and promote healthy blood pressure through obstructed arteries, whether they're in your brain, your eyes, your heart, your kidneys, any place else in your body. And if you do these things, you're going to, again, get benefit. And so I urge you to do all of these things, including the diet, including the supplement program. And every time you go in for an exam, I want to know your numbers, right? I want to know how much percentage of kidney function you have. I need to know blood pressure and all that kind of stuff. Anything they're going to measure, okay?
Okay.
And so
it was 37.
37%, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And all right. So what is your blood pressure?
Well, it kind of goes up and down.
Mm-hmm. Are you on medication at all?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, well, let's use that as one of the monitors here. What I want you to do is keep a log. I want you to take your own blood pressure every day and just keep a little log. Date it and do it at the same time every day, like an hour after you wake up in the morning or an hour before bedtime, and just do the same time every day and put it in a little log book. And let's watch that and see if doing this can actually help normalize the blood pressure. This program is designed to support and promote healthy blood flow, to support and promote healthy blood pressure, and these are the sort of things that you should see some benefit from, okay? Give us a call on a regular basis every couple of weeks and let us know your blood pressure. Let us know anytime you go in. We want to know about kidney function. Okay, well, thank you, everybody. Really great questions today. Thank you so much, Doug and Richard. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.